Hi, welcome to Talk Comics Me. This is Cool Couch Cinema.
Hey, I did it.
And Megatron's knocking down my stuff. We're here, we're talking about episodes 5 and 6 of Dark. Heather has never seen Dark before. Christopher has watched the first 2 seasons. He is joining us on our adventure.
Wait, is 3 the last season?
Yeah.
It's only 3 seasons?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm lazy.
It's just like the perfect amount. For
It's good. And then I have watched all 3 seasons. So, all right, Heather, recap us.
Okay, this is going to be a pretty short one because I made the mistake of not writing down stuff like I had done the first time. So, let's see. So, in 1986, which is where Mikkel, is that... Or Mikkel?
Yeah.
I can't remember how they pronounce it.
It's either or.
The kid who went back in time.
Prince. He went back in time.
That was him. He is visited in the hospital by a pastor, a father, preacher, priest. There's
All of
so
those
many.
work, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know what the Germans call it. Noah, who we were introduced to, but not really in the previous episode, right? Mm-hmm. It was episode 4. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. He broke his arm or his leg. That's right. He broke his leg while he was in that cave, and then also in this timeline, Hannah, who is Jonas's mother, as you all remember, I'm sure, her and Ulrich had been having an affair. You find out in 1986 that before Ulrich and Katharina officially were together, they were banging in the school, because everyone bangs in the school, apparently. Hannah saw it, got jealous.
This is what we have learned in Dark.
It's so weird. German people just don't care about that, apparently. They're like, just use a condom, please. Do whatever you want.
It's fine. This is what the locker room is for.
But
can't you students do it in the sex room?
It's just labeled sex room. So you find out that Hannah obviously has been into Ulrich for 33 fucking years. Just give it up, dude. Anyway,
apparently not.
So she sees those two banging and tells the police that Ulrich was raping her, and Ulrich gets arrested. In the current timeline, Jonas... Yeah, that's his
No, you're right.
I
was there's something going on upstairs, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to put this on video. I'm not going to answer this question.
Right,
I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving.
Yep. Okay, that's for the best.
We like that about you.
Yeah, like, well, you get one, you know? Right.
Or like at least 2 that previous ones already.
Oh my god. Okay, so in the current timeline, Yasin, who is the little kid deaf boyfriend of Elizabeth, has been kidnapped or is missing or whatever, and he had met Noah as well. So there's that. Charlotte, who is Elizabeth's mom, thinks that Peter, the dad, has something to do with the disappearances, so she confronts him about it, and he's like, you're fucking crazy, I'm leaving. And he probably cries about it on the way to wherever he's going, because he cries
This is,
all the time.
Well, I mean, and your wife just accused you of murder. I would probably cry.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd be like, what? With this mustache on.
Yeah. Huh?
Okay. I would never. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting off track here. So the stranger who is staying at the hotel that Regina runs, Regina and Alexander, is that the dad's name? Mm-hmm. Okay, I guess I never questioned that because I don't feel like he's in there too frequently.
I mean, he's just kind of like, hey, I'm here.
Silent partner.
I'm doing the power plant stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing some shady power plant things.
Yeah. Do whatever you need with that breast cancer. Oh, by the way, she finds out she has...
Bill.
Okay, so the stranger had been staying in the hotel that Regina's running, and he gives her it's a box, right? Like a package.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he gives her a package and says, "I need you to deliver this." Does he say to Jonas?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's on the
I
package.
think it's-
Okay, I couldn't
package,
remember
yeah.
if it was something he specifically said or if it was just like addressed and he just sent it like willy-nilly. So in the package that he sends Jonas, it has one of those radiation level
Geiger
things. The Geiger. Thank you so much. Thank you. The Geiger counter. Something else.
Weirdo flashlight.
The flashlight, and then
Yeah, you got it.
his dad's suicide note. And then the stranger also finds Jonas like sitting at his father's grave and talks to him for a minute and says his dad saved his life. So Jonas has his map that his dad left that the stranger wrote on something about follow the signs.
Follow the clicks.
Yes. So Jonas is weaving his way through the fucking dark caverns and he finds doors. And on the doors there is Latin written on it.
Sic mundus.
Yeah, but there's something after. It means, I looked this up because I was like, I remembered it the day after we had watched it. It means
Oh, the phrase.
This.
And thus the world was created.
Yes. I was like, I looked it up. I think I even put it in my notes so I would remember. Anyway, the doors are the doorways to other time. So the caves are like a wormhole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose
Yes.
it's, yeah.
I feel like there was something. Oh, Bartos.
I was gonna say, I would like the petition to call him Barftos.
Barftos,
Because
yes.
he sucks.
Yeah.
He blows,
I
dude.
mean, it's like yeah and no. I feel like he just kind of gets the shit end of the stick here. It's just like
I feel like he's kind of a turd, but I don't not like him.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like he's a
I don't know.
classic teenager.
His mom has cancer. He's rich. Like
He's got a pretty girlfriend.
yeah, who doesn't actually like him?
Yeah, so get in line, kid.
He just,
Hey.
and he has like Jonas is awesome. Like if Jonas is my best friend, I'd be stoked.
Yeah, no.
I'd be like, dude, that raincoat.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I love Jonas. He's my favorite. I really like him. But Bartos has the kid who went missing in the first episode. Well, you find out he's missing in the first one, Eric. His cell phone, and he gets a call from his drug dealer. It is a call, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so he meets up with the kid's drug dealer, and it ends up being Noah, who is this mysterious, ominous figure that keeps showing up.
Yeah.
I want to know who he is. What the fuck is he doing? And that is really all I can remember, like the big points, because I don't want to say anything about like that connection because I don't know like how much that plays into.
Yeah.
Did we not say spoiler alert?
I mean,
I
I
think
feel
we're
like,
allowed.
I would say I think that this is going to be known that we're going to spoil this show.
Okay,
here.
so I'll just say it then. So within Jonas's dad's
because I actually
suicide
have
note-
a question, I guess, about that. So
Okay. So you find out that Mikkel, the kid who went back in time, ended up staying there. And in the current timeline, he is Michael. So he is Jonas's dad. So there's a weird thing going on there because he was like fingering Mikkel's sister and stuff. So it's like banging his aunt, essentially. It's weird. But it is what it is.
yeah, he didn't know. It's time travel stuff. Mm-hmm. It's like
Was it-
in Futurama.
And Lord forgive me, it is timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly.
I don't understand that reference.
Sadly, I do.
I also do, but you know what it comes from. So
I know.
it's not like you don't understand the
I know.
reference.
Damn, this is a fit if I've ever seen one.
Okay.
So, banging ants.
Okay, and I feel like, that's...
I mean, that's a pretty rounded out. Like,
I mean, another small thing that is kind of mentioned in there, Katharina kind of figures out who Ulrich is fucking and that he's having an affair and stuff.
So blunt.
I mean, like, fuck Hannah and Ulrich, they suck.
Whoa! If you
if
guys are gonna defend Barftage, I will defend Ulrich and Hannah. Come on.
So Ulrich is one of those people that like I fucking hate him, but for some reason I also really like him, and I don't know why. Hannah can just straight up go die for all I care.
You're a monster.
She's a monster.
No, she's not.
Accusing Ulrich of rape because she wanted to fuck him and said no. I don't care how young you are. That is inappropriate.
And I'm not defending like that. Like I get that she is like that is wrong.
She's a monster.
But I think for me, I felt that it always kind of like paralleled the obsession that we're gonna like see within the show, because like to her, like Ulrich is the right answer. Like Ulrich had it. Like also, by the way, if someone was two things. One, Ulrich, as soon as you became a cop. You should have. That was the first thing I would have did is look at my rape police report. I would have been like, "What happened?" And then, second of all, if you've already got like a little slight tinge that the woman you're cheating on your wife with is crazy, don't try to choke her. She might be into that. Most definitely, she's into that because she was like, "I need you." I was like,
I will never leave.
And Ulrich's like, "Oh no."
Where can I go? I'm in a car. This town is small.
I really goofed.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just have a real problem with falsely accusing someone of rape because you're jealous.
I mean,
that's not chill with me. So I hate Hannah. That's it. She could do something that totally redeems herself at the end, and I'm still gonna be like, no, dude, fuck you. I hate you. I hate your type of people. I hate them. They're false and full of negativity.
Christopher, any questions this week?
No, kind of more like statements and like weird stuff that I put together, like
to your mom
and jokes. Like okay, well, like one,
in
like
jokes.
Yeah, well, like one.
I'm gonna do a stand-up routine.
Well, like the one thing that like I was like thinking about was like is like the I guess it's not like a love triangle, but like Hannah's love for Ulrich and her unknowingly being with his son. And then, like, you know, she had some of the old bull, and she went to the old young calf, and she doesn't even, like, know it, you know? And then, like, but, like, that's, like, the weird thing, too. It's, like, even having, like, Diet Ulrich, it's not enough. Like, she needs this cat so badly. And I was just, like, thinking about that, like, a lot. To where they're, like, oh, like, jeepers, you know? Like, it doesn't make, like, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. It's just this weird thing, like, oh, man, that's really...
Her brain's just like so wrapped up in it.
Yeah, and it's like, and as a person whose monkey is funky and his goose is loose, you know, like mentally, and who has like overcome a lot of like weird mind stuff about that and like relationships with people and like that kind of stuff. It's like, man, like seeing someone's obsession and like and relaying it to your own and being like, you know, you're like Hannah, get it together, like sweet Jesus, like just get it together. And like I said, it's like, and then also being like I said, later in the show, we're gonna see like obsession and how like, man, like, you know, when you think you have the right answer and you know there is no one right answer, there's multiple, and all these people just get like it's like, and it's also the fact that it takes place in this town that like everyone is like important. You know, it has this like, you know, me and you, like this wire element of like, is it Wyndon or Wyndon is like a character to where like all of these, like this whole area is like a part of it. And it was just like, damn, especially like it being so small. No,
that's really true.
Yeah, it's like, damn, like, and you know, and that's the thing about like small towns for certain people. Like I had two friends who are from very small towns and how it's like, you know, incestuous, everyone knows your business. And how like you can't like really escape it, and like I should look at the name sheet too. But even if I do look at it, I won't remember it. So I will just be a typical male and say it's like the hot redhead who is like, I need to leave, I need to get out of here. And you know, ultimately in my mind, Francisca. I was like, oh, the guys know what I was talking about. And but like the weird, hot red. They're like, oh yeah. But like
the one who likes to beat on her sister, her deaf sister.
Well, I mean, she can see it coming. It's not like she's like disadvantaged.
Oh my god, what if she's coming up from behind? She's gonna get.
She can feel the vibrations, dude. She's daredevil. But like, but like the ultimate thing is like I always have that phrase in my head about like people wanting to like leave a place is, you know, it's like no matter where you go, there you are. And I think we're gonna like learn that in this series that like no matter where these people go, when and where, like there they are. They have to like
they'll never escape the town.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't escape. You know, is it? And also with it being time, is it destiny? Is it fate? Like, what is it? What is free will? All these things. Just very, very interesting. Those are my statements.
Those are your statements.
Yeah.
I had to point something out because last week I had mentioned that Mikkel traveled back in time, and I thought the reason he couldn't get back was because there was no traveling forward. But as I was thinking about it more, I realized that wasn't true because the stranger came from the future.
Yeah.
So if there's a future already there,
Yeah.
then it's possible to travel to.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to clear that up for myself more than anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you didn't know at the time.
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
They didn't really like.
Oh yeah,
They didn't really like let you know.
Did you bring out your old time travel dissertation just to brush up?
Yeah, I like the fucking 500-page essay that I wrote like 3 years ago. That basically is just I don't know, just over and over and over again. Yep, pretty much.
Okay, I'm gonna find my notes. I have them somewhere.
I was gonna say you brought up Futurama, which is an excellent example of a non-paradox time travel story. The idea of like, oh, if I go back in time and kill my grandpa, like, well, you can't because like if you went back in time to kill your grandpa, like you already did it, so you wouldn't be here to like go back in time and kill your grandpa. But i.e. Futurama, no,
Yeah.
you
may be your own.
you are your own grandpa.
Yeah.
All you zombies, kind of thing.
Yeah. No,
They're
yeah.
yellow too.
I couldn't stop thinking about that the first time I watched it. Anyway, yeah, the first time was like, yeah, no, Futurama. Same thing.
Duh.
Okay, here my, I guess, was the Michael thing a surprise? I guess you can answer this too, because
fuck it, yeah.
the first time you watched it.
Yeah, no, it was like because I still don't get it. I mean, like I understand the correlation and stuff and how I had said he won't be able to travel back, but I guess I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he did when he was staying there, was just, like, find the first cute girl and was just like, yeah, let's fuck.
And also not like, well, I'm sure this is in the third season because I don't remember it in the second season, maybe. But, like, why the fuck would you not go to yourself? I'm like, don't go in that cave, nigga. Like, don't, like, I'm you! Ah! And be like, but, like, that can't work. Because, that happened. Some older person came up to you and was like, don't do it. And he's like, get out of my face.
Well, and I mean, if he didn't do that, then him in the future just wouldn't be the same. Like, he had to continually go through all that stuff to exist as he did. Right?
Yeah, but I mean, like, the day, like, you're like, oh, you hear, like, oh, Ulrich and Katharina had a third boy. You go to the hospital as soon as you can. Be like, listen, lock him in his room for the rest of his life.
Don't let him out!
Yeah.
This kid is crazy!
Teach him magic tricks and whatever. He's gonna be cool. He's gonna be a little cutie. Don't worry. But don't let him leave the house. Bad things will happen. Maybe the first thing I would have did. But, like,
I give you kisses. You don't give me kisses.
But ultimately, I assume we learn that, like, that needs to happen. Because
yeah, it's a cycle.
Yeah, history of hordes of paradox. You gotta, like, those things just have to.
It's like
go.
Matthew McConaughey says, time is a circle.
Do we have a beer can to crush? I was
no
like, I have a
love.
knife. We can start making little people.
Okay, yeah, no, I remember the first time I watched it, I was just like, what the fuck? Because I also thought the stranger was Mikkel for, like, the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
At first I thought he was a serial killer. And then I thought he was killing the boys somehow. And then I was like, oh no, it's Mikkel. And then it was just like, oh no, it is not. And I was just like, well, fuck me. Like,
I'm glad I paid attention to, like, the opening scene in the very first episode. Otherwise, I would not have known that it was Jonas. Because they were just showing the photos of, like, young, middle, old. And I was like, cute. But, yeah. I did also forget to mention one kind of important thing. And that was, I can't remember his name. Tronte? And Peter are doing weird stuff together. They're noticing...
Define.
It has something to do with all the weird things that are happening with, like, the power surges and the dead birds and stuff. But I can't remember where they are. I believe it's in that storm cellar at the family cabin or whatever. Where Charlotte had gone to investigate in, like, a couple episodes before. But him and Tronta... I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sorry.
I think you're doing great. I think you're doing great.
I think they are starting to notice some weird similarities and coincidences. So they are keeping track of them together, like timing stuff. But they're in the storm cellar doing it, which I think is why Peter cries all the time, because he knows something weird is happening and he can't say anything because he will sound crazy. But yes, I forgot to mention that.
I just had Hannah written here with a question mark.
But
you really did that.
Is the answer.
Yeah, I know. You really went for that one.
I think I just have this weird thing. I've never met a Hannah other than the one at Legend that I don't like.
Yeah.
No, the opposite that I do like.
Yeah.
I hate most Hannahs that I meet, which is very sad.
I guess, and also, like, well, I don't even, this doesn't matter, but, like, her name's a palindrome.
That matters. That means everything. Maybe
Timey
that's
wimey,
why I
you know?
hate it. I hate palindromes. I feel like palindrome should also be a palindrome just to be funny.
Yeah,
and it's not.
There's probably, like, some, like, linguist who was, like, trying. And
You're
he's like,
like,
nope, screw it.
Race car!
Yeah.
Any like ideas on what Bartaj and Noah were doing?
Oh, I don't want to get into
Clearly
it.
Bible study.
It's
He's a
naughty.
priest.
Oh. I went the complete opposite direction for priest.
Well, you know, you guys told me not to make jokes, so I was like, I'll go PG with this one.
Okay. And in all seriousness about Dark, rather.
I actually don't know. I guess I didn't really think about it. I thought Noah was just a priest drug dealer. So travels through time.
I was like, now I really want to meet one.
Who, also kidnaps children.
Yeah. But I feel like if he was going to kidnap children, or if he was the person who was actually doing it, no, never mind. I was going to say he would have been Prime, but he knew. Like, he had told someone, like, hey, I'm going to meet with this dude. And the number and stuff is on the phone, so they could have easily tracked him. So I feel like it would be too easy for him to take Bartosz. Barftoes. Anyway, sorry, I just got lost in this, like, train of thought. I was like, wait, he could still just jack him off in the night.
And
no, that doesn't happen in Dark. This is not the
sadly, by the way.
That was a poor word choice. I just meant kidnap him, like...
I'm gonna jerk you off.
Yeah.
Okay, say your piece here.
Oh, yeah, I mean, even after finishing, like, season 2, like, I still don't know what the fuck Noah does. So it's clear, like, I'm very excited to get to season 3 because, like, if you think you're fucking lost now, just wait. It is just like and that I'm very interested about with season 3. It's just like how do you book in all this? How do you close it all off? Because the other things that we're going to be learning soon are ridiculously interesting, and just really really fun show.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so then I have like 2 other things. I'll try to go quickly. Did you notice any significance of Martha's play?
No, I honestly forgot about it.
It's the labyrinth, dog. She's Ariadne, bro.
Yeah, she's Ariadne.
You think I've seen that movie?
It's called Inception, bro. Like,
it's a Greek myth.
It's Inception. It's Inception, bro.
And she is the daughter of Minos, who's a king of Crete, and she is put in charge of a labyrinth. She falls in love with Theseus and gives him a thread for the labyrinth. In the middle of the labyrinth is a minotaur.
Oh.
So it is like, I think, and it might be worth going back and just watching like that play part, because that is like a very like good thread throughout the whole entire entire
I'm gonna write that down.
entire thing of Dark. But don't look it up online because it will immediately ruin everything of Dark, because that was yeah.
I mean, that was like
there's so many like Reddit breakdowns of it, and that's why like I took just like a little bit of the story itself, because like too much of the story also gives weird aspects of what's happening. So it is like a very, I don't know, it's oddly important, but in also, just a gibberish sort of way.
It was like, for me, it was like this weird combination of like names I learned in high school, Brian Azzarello's Wonder Woman run, and then Inception, and then like Ariadne. Oh, Labyrinth. oh, that's probably like, oh, that's cool, but I didn't like dig any further.
Yeah. And and that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't right now, but it is like, but once we're done, for sure, like follow, like look into all those threads because they're fucking, they're real good. People are real smart. I'm not them.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I was
I'm not one of
it was
those
just an
people.
amalgam of just like things I've heard where I was like, oh, like cool, little story mission. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I forgot there are like real nerds out there who do that. Like, oh, some bitch.
And the first time I watched it, I was like, well, this seems important, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yeah, when we were watching it, I had that feeling too, where I was just like, they're really focusing on this monologue right now. I was like, I should pay attention.
They're forcing all of us to go to their kids' high school play. Let's go.
And then I guess my last thing was any favorite things in the series so far.
I love how fucking balls to the wall Jonas is. He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go in this cave with this flashlight and this Geiger meter, and let's just fucking party. He doesn't give a shit. I love it. I would never go into a cave by myself. I've seen The Descent. I'm terrified of tunnels. I would never do that.
I just watched the original version of Descent, and that movie was rough.
I know.
I was like, the monsters are barely the horror part of this movie. It's working on me. Yeah. I don't like this.
I don't know if it's just, I don't know, because I have like a minor form of claustrophobia.
Descent.
That movie is one of the scariest movies to me, and I don't know why. Every time I see it, I just like...
spelunking!
Yeah.
No, I get that. I feel that.
It creeps me out. Yeah, I don't know what it is. So yeah, Jonas just like grabbing this map and being like, deuces, I'm fucking gonna go travel this cave. And then just opening doors within caves.
That's rule number one, bro.
Maybe that's why I love Jonas so much. He's a badass.
Fuck Latin. I'm opening this door.
See what?
There's wind!
How about for you? I mean, I know you've watched it, but as you're going back through, is there any other like little favorite moments?
I enjoyed the mechanics of it all, and and how it really does make you as the viewer engage with it. Like you have to actively watch it. It's not. I don't think it is. This is clearly not a show you can just put on in the background. And hell, even sometimes when I was watching it, I put down knitting. I was like, fuck, I gotta watch this.
Yeah.
And also and then as we talked about looking into certain scenes, because one of the big things I keep trying to look for is they use the color yellow a lot. And I don't know if there is a connotation with yellow in German storytelling, because all symbolism is kind of spread out culturally. And because yellow in America is yellow belly, fear, poisons, diseases, and I don't think that's what they're trying to say, because especially in the in '86 the school is orange, and then in current times the school is yellow, and then Jonas's jacket is yellow. There's yellow all throughout it, and I keep trying to piece it together what they're trying to say, and then but also then it's one of those things where I think are they just doing that to make you do that?
Yeah.
To where it doesn't mean anything, and then you can just kind of apply things to them, and because it goes for The Godfather. A lot of people are when oranges pop up in The Godfather, something bad happens. But when they ask Coppola, he's like, oh, that just happened. Yeah, that just happened. It's not we didn't actively try to do that. But here, I think they're walking, they do that a lot, of walking this fine line and making you get Charlie Day memed, I made this board. And so it's so you have to kind of figure out which thread to follow.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Anything else, Heather?
No, I'm just looking it up because I questioned that too. And all it says is yellow is the color of German mailboxes.
Oh, so...
It says it has no association with cowardice like it does in English.
Yeah.
So that's that's the most that I can.
Side nerd note: that is why there's yellow in Green Lantern. That's why it's a weakness, because of fear. Yellow belly.
All right.
Yeah.
Something else we learned about today.
Yeah.
Non-dark related.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pointing that out.
All right, and I think that's actually it. I think that's all we got.
Ooh.
Nice.
We did great.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I'm doing really good at remembering this shit.
Yeah, I'm really proud of all of us. Okay, and I'm proud of you for hanging out with us if you did. Anyway, thanks. Goodbye.
Whoa.
We're the mustache tree.
Subscribe.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
But
boost us
everywhere.
questions in the comments.
Yeah.
At me, dog. Come on.
Yeah, at Christopher.
That's not. I don't. That's a. I don't have a. I don't have, at them actually.
At us.
At them. You know.
And then like and subscribe our shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I tried to end it too early.
Yeah. You know. We gotta keep.
Yeah. And then check out our new comic book day videos as well if you want.
This mustache makes
Comic
my
book.
mustache itch.
Comic book stuff. All right.
Comics.
Okay, so now for real, Mustache Crew is out.
Catch us next week.